Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And we are not working on the factory today because we are going to take a side adventure. We're going to try to work with, what are you? Brain, help me. Area triggers again today. Wow. I'm trying to do 3 things at once. And that's, I'm just finding that difficult for me. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab that trigger and we're going to give it like maybe like 48. There we go. You know what? If we're going to do this, we're going to do this overkilled. We're going to stretch this thing all the way out. All right. And there we go. So I now have my wall of area triggers. And let's see here. We need a beacon. Let's see. So the area trigger is going to go to this activation module. This activation module is going to trigger that beacon. So it'll be obvious to see what happened. There we go. Why didn't it trigger the first time? Because logic, you have to cycle through your logic. And I've had various suggestions on how to fix my problems. And I've also done just a fragment of reading. And the devs, I forget which dev, in one of the forums somewhere, said area triggers trigger an entry. So the moment an entity enters, it should trigger. All right, so we see that works. Astronaut walks through the wall, it triggers. So my problem was with rail entities not triggering properly. So, docked entities not triggering it. So let's see here. We're going to bring you back down. So I've received suggestions. Everything from try the core to go moving through it to using pickup rail. So we are going to do all those things. Then I have a few other things that I would like to try. Let's see here. But first we need to do something like this. There we go. And then we're gonna do a quick flip-flop. No. There we go. Just quick flip-flop. And there we go. All right, so let's create some docking right here. And make you point that way. And why not add some real speed controllers? I don't want that to be controlled by anything. There we go. But we want you to control everything. All right, so let's hit the button and see if passing the core through it is what... Nope, passing the core through it is not what triggers. So let's try again. Let's try with the pickup rail. So now this is pickup rail. Let's see if that makes any difference. No, it doesn't make any difference. So now to try my secondary idea. We're going to go back to regular rail for this. There we go. I like regular rail. I don't know. I want to know, will a docked entity further down the line make any difference? I mean, further up the chain. So will something docked to something that's docked trigger it? My question. All right, so we're going to fire it. We're going to see if something that's docked to something that's docked will... So that raises a different question altogether. Let's see, we're going to do it that way. And let's see. No, we're going to make you sideways. And we're just gonna shoot one at it. Right, so, great docking right there. We're just gonna lob a core at it and see if that does what we want. Let's see. What are you? I want you there. Fire. Yep. Launching a core through will, but looks like it being docked to the entity won't trigger it. But the light's on. Yeah, the light was on when we launched it. We want the light to go off now. And for the sake of completionism, we're going to come in here and we're going to tell these blocks that we're going to tell all of these blocks that they are now pickup rail. There we go. It's going to run the pickup rail right through it. Nope. All right, so this also leads me to another question that's totally unrelated to what we're doing. Well, no, not totally unrelated to what we're doing, but it's just semi-related to what we're doing. So, let's grab us a beacon. One of these. And one of these. And we'll wire that all up. And then we're going to do... Oops. Nope. Oh, I don't want that way. I want that way. There we go. There we go. Ah. Now we have an enormous... Oh, actually, that's too much. All right, I agree. That was way too much. Now it's gonna freak out. Okay. Like, no. There. Now we have an enormous net of... cool. Even though they are invisible blocks, apparently they still have mass. How much mass are we generating here? Structure... Mass 850. So these cool invisible activation doodads have mass. I didn't know that. Huh. But since they have the mass, that means we're gonna have to need to set up some power and stuff. So we're going to give that like I don't want it too much. And it's gonna need one of them, and we need to unset all of that because I want thrusters to come on this side. All right, so we should be able to go by that. Yep, and the light turned on because we passed through. So I want to know what other type of entities can be can trigger. Will Indial entity will a asteroid trigger it? I don't know how we would use this information. That's my point. That's not nearly fast enough. Just add a couple. They don't have to be anywhere in particular. Why is it moving away from you? Because it is. Because when you're moving and go into advanced build mode, it doesn't stop. The ship doesn't stop. And you don't follow it. I know it's a weird thing, but it's the way it does. So let's see if we can just buzz this. We're moving pretty quick. Did that? Yep, we clipped it and I turned the light off. All right. So asteroids can cause the... That's what I wanted. There we go. Asteroids can cause area triggers trigger. Ships and core scan and astronaut scan. Are you the one I want? The one that I want? Ooh. Oh, there's F1 and F8. We can hop into that. Because it is... No, we hopped into... Okay, never mind. So I don't know if this has been enlightening. Well, no, it hasn't been enlightening, because the only thing that turned on the lights was me just lobbing the thing through it. So it literally has not been enlightening. I was hoping one of these other things, but it looks like entities to avoid self-collision are set not to collide, or not to set to trigger area triggers, which is inconvenient for my purposes, but understandable. No, I'm sorry, I was thinking maybe if we did like an internal... Alright, we're gonna try something dumb. Let's see. Trying something dumb, but that's what you do best. Yeah, I know. Where are my shootout rails? There we go. So, no, I want that. There we go. I've never tried this. I'm assuming this is not going to work. Why are you assuming it's not going to work? Because it shouldn't. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is that rounded that corner? Okay, so, alright, let's try this. Great docking there. Now, this is not going to work for my purposes because this is just, oh, nope. But it rounded that corner. That's weird. Create docking. Whatever. I don't care where the core is. Yeah. And it shot that way, so it rounded that corner and shot out straight. But the other one rounded enough to turn on that. Okay. Huh. Let's see. And if we do this just out of pure curiosity, it should ignore these greens. In fact, we're going to put that there, so if it doesn't, it'll stop. Alright, so we're going to create docking here. So it should launch past the green and, yep, into the... Okay. So no, I can't have like a loop of eternal shootout rails just going really, really fast and run it through it. Okay, we'll try this. We know being shot out works, so what if it's on shootout rail? It's off. Building probes don't do that. Alright, so great docking. Fairly well. Nope, that one would have worked anyway, because even being on the shootout rail, it's still docked to the entity. Okay. Well, I wanted to try this out before I just totally gave up on it. And I want to thank everyone. Thank everyone. I want to thank everyone for the suggestions on how to avoid it, what you've done and how it worked for you, but it don't work for me. I don't know if it was an upgrade or quickfire broke things or what, but nope. Area triggers do not fire to docked entities. Or do not fire, or they do not trigger. Area triggers cannot be triggered by docked entities, it doesn't look like. And I tried the dock to docked entities. We didn't try very high up the chain, but I don't imagine it'll matter one or two up the chain. That's what we've done. So yep, I'm just playing with conveyor belts now. They're not conveyor belts, rails. All right, well, that was fun. So, tomorrow we will be back at the factory, and I'll see you then.